What? Just another bad dream. But it was much more vivid this time. I don't understand. I thought I had gotten rid of these bad dreams. Is the poison still lingering in my body? Or is it just grabbing a hold of my mind now? I'm too upset. Sun is already dawning. Time to sit down and grab something to eat. Maybe I can think better if I had a few bites. I can't make sense of it. What poison would cause such dreams? And is it even the poison that's causing this? Mother, I really wish you were here now. I miss you very much. Your ring does not give me much comfort now, though it is very dear to me. Which reminds me, the amulet that I found in the goblin's cave. It had some sort of engraving on it. Let's take a closer look. My dear Aira, may Thalos always watch over you. I guess I will hold on to this for a while, and maybe, with luck, return it to its owner. It's cold, but nothing compared to the grim freezing I had to endure yesterday. I'm lucky that I did not suffer from any frostbite. I do hope the reward pays up to the risk that I took. I am always happy to help, and Bruma may be a little safer now, but still. I cannot always rely on my luck to get me out of desperate situations. I think the reward for this deed should be enough to stock up on supplies and provisions. I shouldn't waste more time than I need to here in Bruma, and I'm anxious to get to Skyrim. Good day. I'll keep off the streets for a while and go through the alleyways. I want to avoid an encounter with the Thalven if I can. The streets seem to be clear so far. I can only hope that they are not residing in the castle right now. If so, it can't be helped. The guard doesn't seem to be bothered by my approach. The main hall seems to be clear. Well then, no time to waste.
Do you need something?
I've urgent news for the Duke.
Welcome to Castle Bruma, seat of County Bruma, jewel of the Gerals and all Cyrodiil. Can I help you?
Greetings, and thank you for your welcome. Am I speaking to the Duke?
Indeed I am. I handle the day-to-day business of the county on behalf of the Count, the fair and honorable Decilas Carvain. I can handle most smaller matters. Try not to bother the Count unless it's important. He's a busy man.
Of course, I understand. I will not try to bother you for too long. I happened to come across a bounty letter speaking about a band of goblins that caused trouble to the city. I'm here to report that I entered their hideout in Silvertooth Cave, and among others, have slain their chieftain. To prove that I speak the truth, I bring forth the staff of the creature, as evidence that the deed is done.
Excellent work. The people of the county can rest easier tonight. Here is your well-earned reward from our treasury.
You have my thanks.
Friend de Bruma, may I have a moment?
But of course, my lord.
I am de Silas Carvain. I have the singular honor of acting as Count of Bruma, defending her walls and ruling over her people. Welcome to our fair city. What brings you to Bruma?
I am merely a wanderer passing through. I am headed north for Skyrim. If I may ask, my lord, am I to be faced with any trouble crossing the border?
Not particularly, no. I certainly don't envy my friends across the border in Skyrim, though. These are truly dark times for the Empire. Let us hope that this storm blows over, as of all the rest.
Indeed. And it is even more important to stand together side by side in such dark times.
Thank you for your service. Something makes me think you're not going to merely disappear, though. You're the kind to get tangled in all sorts of affairs, I'm sure. Farewell, friend to Bruma. Good luck.
Thank you, my lord. I will leave you to your duties. Is that Captain Adius standing over there? Captain, well met.
It's rare to see someone so willing to help another these days. You're a rare sort. You're the kind of person who stands by people and does good by a fair city. I can respect that more than I can respect most. If you're up for it, I was wondering if you'd let me buy you a drink at the Gerald View. We can talk as friends, as it were.
But of course, it would be my honor.
Great. I'm looking forward to catching up.
I must admit, that caught me off guard. I'm more than surprised about this offer. To talk as friends. It has been quite some time since I last could relate to someone as a friend. Anyway, let's see if I can make some more coin in the city. And after that, I think I deserve some rest. That's a gloomy sky. Some dense clouds for sure. Wind blows even colder than before. And with it come the dancing snowflakes. Even more reason to be quick with my business in town. I made quite a good bargain at Icewind Traders last time. And though the merchant is a rather strange fellow, I think I'll give it a try. I have a rather odd selection of things to sell. Let's see if it will spark his interest.
Greetings. Welcome to Icewind Traders. If we don't have it, you don't need it.
And greetings to you as well. We had done business before, if you remember.
Yes, indeed.
I was curious if you want to trade again.
I deal in whatever comes my way. So, want to buy anything?
I have come across a few trinkets that might catch your interest, and I would be happy to sell.
Anything and everything.
150 gold pieces for the lot, if that is agreeable with you.
Why, my friend.
Excellent. Always a pleasure doing business with you, my friend. Is there something else?
Take a look. You don't need it.
Until next time.
I think I have to leave. Well, he definitely hasn't lost his humor. What a strange man. The Thalmor.
I don't believe I've seen you before. Fascinating. A newcomer to Bruma, is that what we have here?
I am just a hunter looking for some good trade here, my lord.
Fascinating.
If you say so.
You have the honor of addressing a member of the Thalmor. Bask in it.
My apologies. I'll take my leave. I've caught their attention now. I feared it would come to this. My heart is racing. What should I do? I need to gather my thoughts. I can't think straight. Just out of the cold for a second. A strong scent of herbs here. And the symbol, what does it mean? What kind of place is this? I'll just look around for a bit, in hopes of not stirring up more attention to myself. A curious place indeed.
Good day to you, Cadius.
Same to you, Journeyman. Was there something you needed?
I'm curious. What's the status of the situation brewing up at Underpaul Cave? The rumors of necromancers there don't seem to have ceased. In truth, they might have actually grown worse.
I'll send someone to investigate the situation as soon as I am able. I appreciate your concern, Journeyman.
Did I just hear that right? Necromancers. And something about a cave too. The leaves are really raining down on me now. I'm still shook by the unwanted confrontation with the Thalmor. My blood is rushing in fear and anger. I can't help it. I must inquire about these vile mages. Good day.
What is it?
Forgive my bluntness. I am new to Bruma, and I happened to stumble in here by chance. What is this place?
This is a Synod Conclave. It is one of many throughout Cyrodiil. We play much the same role as the Mages Guild of years gone by.
So you are practitioners of the arcane? That's impressive and very interesting. I hope I'm not being too upfront here, but I overheard your conversation about the necromancers.
I see. I've heard tell of some necromancers holed up in Underpaul Cave, performing their usual heretical rituals and incantations. They threaten the good name of the Synod, and the Conclave can't spare anyone.
Would help be appreciated in this matter?
I imagine there would. Such an act would be of tremendous benefit to the Synod.
Then I hereby offer my assistance to the Synod.
I shall see about procuring a reward while you're away, for when, if, you return successfully.
Very well.
Best of luck. Underpaul is to the southwest of Bruma. Should be rather easy to find.
I think I know where to find them.
Necromancers aren't a force to be trifled with, stranger. I implore you to be careful.
I must have lost my mind. If I want to see this through, I need to be better prepared this time. Another poisoned blade could very well be the end of me. My armor has suffered quite a lot in the goblin caves. I think it is time to strengthen my defense. Let's see if I can put my hard-earned coin to good use.
Can I help you?
I do hope so, but as of now I'm not quite sure what I'm looking for.
Want to buy something? Sell? Either me or Holgard can take care of that.
I am looking for new armor. It has to be light. I want to be able to move swiftly. It should be sturdy enough to stand against the digger's thrust.
It's all for sale.
I know I ask for a lot.
Just let me know when you've made up your mind.
This piece here looks promising and well made. The leather seems reinforced, but still smooth and flexible. The chainmail and thin armor plates add to the defense, but still allow agility, and the fur inlays are quite comfortable. They might even hold off a bit of the wind chill. I don't think I could ask for more at this point.
Goodbye.
Vines and roots. I feel like my head is spinning. What am I thinking? Going in there alone, rooting out all that evil by myself? It seems something only a madman would do, but I can't help it. The hatred I feel for those people, it runs too deep. I know too well about their foulness and cruelty. I was still a young and naive boy when they captured me and took me to their hideout in the darkest parts of the woods. They spoke about my special half-blood and how my sacrifice would be a glorious fulfillment to my petty existence. I was paralyzed with fear. They seemed to feel no joy in what they were doing. In fact, their complete lack of emotion disturbed me most. They were only driven by this cold, manic focus. All I could do was to cry useless tears, while they prepared for the ritual. And I hated myself for it. I do not remember much of how Mother came to my rescue. A blur of pictures and noises, then the smell of fresh earth and gentle wind on my skin as she carried me away. From this day she would train me and teach me how to survive on my own. Why is everyone staring at me?
Greetings, I'm Ambry the Bard. In the mood for a song?
No, I don't think so. In fact, I wouldn't mind some privacy right now. Perhaps a bath is in order. Just warm my bones, ease my thoughts. Well, let's drink up. I spent the greater part of my coin for this, but I still stand with the decision. I think I'm already geared well enough to make it cross the border. The remaining coin should be enough, at least for some provisions. I must leave soon, now that the Thalmor have taken note of me. Only this one last thing to do here. The warm water sure helps to ease my body, but I cannot rest my mind. First, the encounter with the Thalmor, then the threat of the necromancers in Underpole Cave. I know I can't stay in Bruma for much longer, but I can and will not ignore such a threat to the good people here. My disgust and hatred for those fanatic mages runs way too deep. But I wonder, does it not make me exactly like them? This festering hatred, drawing my focus only to that one goal, revenge. Sure, I want to save the people of Bruma from this unnatural menace. In fact, I would willingly die in the course of ridding the world from those foul seeds. If that was to be my purpose, then I only fear of what I may become through it. By the leaves, the cold of the goblin cave still lurks within my bones. I must stay vigilant, reflective, and remember that we all give meaning through our words and actions. Like a mother giving life to her child. It took some years and my constant inquiry until Mother told me more about the strange people that tried to take me away from her. The practice of the dark arts has its roots way back in the early ages of Tamriel. Many got drawn to it in their pursuit of power, others in a desperate hope of bringing back lost loved ones. But eventually, they all get consumed by the darkness. There are many records throughout history of powerful necromancers performing unspeakable rituals, threatening cities, even whole kingdoms, and poisoning people's lives with intrigue and lies. Some of the most powerful were thriving for even darker things. The most infamous of them all was Manimarco, the King of Worms. Once a talented and respected arcanist, his longing for knowledge and power devoured him. So deeply he entangled in the fascination of death that he forgot all about the beauty and wonders of living. Long ago, even before the Oblivion Crisis, he made a pact with the Lord of Lies, Molag Bal, which led to a great war all over Tamriel, and resulted in the Plane Melt. Although he was slain, he was able to preserve his corrupted soul and become a lich, an abomination, neither living nor dead. Still many rally in his name, under his shadow, the cult of the Black Worm. Through them his will has still weight in our world, and it works ill against the living. These people have turned their back on life itself, and find meaning in a dark abyss now. I cannot tread forward in good conscience if I believe that I can make a difference. Perhaps purpose lies not like a clear path before us, but has to be evaluated constantly. I just hope my judgment doesn't fail me this time. Well, enough of that dark brooding for now. It is decided. I should get dressed and look for Captain Adius upstairs in the tavern.
Greetings, I'm Ambry the Bard. In the mood for a song?
Ah, you came. Excellent. Take a seat, friend. Relax. No point talking as friends if your feet and back are aching, huh?
That is agreed. Good to see you, Captain. How's your spirit this evening?
I guess I should just cut to the chase. For a long time, I've felt like I've kind of just been going through the motions of being guard captain, you know? Like a part of my soul was torn out of me.
That sounds grave. Why do you feel that way?
It all goes back to, mistake I made a long time ago. A guardswoman under my service, Ivan Vedichin. She was one of the most courageous and stalwart guards, or friends, I've ever had. And she died. Because of me.
I am deeply sorry to hear that. But I don't understand. She died because of you?
I was leading a raid against some bandits. Some of the most dangerous, most loathsome bandits in the Jarrows. She was fighting alongside us. I made some bad calls. We were surrounded, and she perished. I've never forgiven myself for it. Never. And so there's been a hole in my life, ever since.
I feel for you, Captain. The burden of leadership weighs heavy.
I appreciate it.
We cannot change the past, only learn from it, and hope to do better every day.
As of right now, things have been pretty quiet. Well, except for one thing.
And what would that be?
There's a situation, and there are a few people I can trust with this. And I'm tied up in Bruma dealing with other matters. I hate to ask, but would you help me with this?
Could you tell me more first?
Alright then. Don't go around publicizing this. Believe me, I don't have any bones to pick with Talos worshippers. People can worship whoever they want to worship as far as I'm concerned. But this has me spooked. I don't want Armion and his damned justiciars to arrest them and send them off to Blue River Prison. Or worse.
Wait, why should they do that? And what are Talos worshippers?
You don't know? Well, Talos was formerly the Ninth Divine. He was originally a man, Tiber Septim, before ascending to godhood. He was widely worshipped alongside the other 8 divines before the White Gold concorded with the Dominion. Now it's illegal to worship him, and the Thalmor deal with heretics very seriously.
So they get denounced because of their faith? Is it harmful to anyone?
My priority is protecting the citizens of Bruma. My job is to uphold the law. Most of the time those goals align, but when they don't, well, I know where my true loyalties lie, and they don't lie with paper or politics.
I do not doubt you. You have been very earnest towards me. But how can I help in this matter?
First, let me be clear. I'm not asking you to kill them, and I'm not asking you to hand them over to the Thalmor. I hate them as much as any Imperial. I don't care if they keep worshipping Talos, they just need to do it privately. I don't want the Thalmor making an example out of them. But I don't want them to use this as an excuse to step up their presence in Bruma. I'm asking you to convince them to lie low. That's all. I want to spare them the wrath of the Thalmor, and spare Bruma's people the consequences.
I guess I could talk to them. Just tell me where to find them.
They're far to the east of Bruma, near County Shadenhall.
Well, so much for only one more thing to do here. At least it is not that large of a task. And again, I don't like the arrogance of the Thalmor in that matter. People should be allowed to live their faith open and freely, as long as it's not harmful to others. I also hope they're open for having a conversation. People tend to be stubborn and have a temperament when it comes to their beliefs. It's also a good opportunity to try on my new armor and get a feel for it. So far, I'm quite pleased with my purchase. I wonder how much further I have to go east. Don't want to get lost in the woods tonight for sure. I see a light. A campfire, maybe. All right, let's be friendly but cautious. Greetings. A cold but beautiful night it is.
Oh, there, traveler. Who are you? Are you with the Thalmor? Tell me. Now!
I am not with the Thalmor. Quite the opposite. I've been sent here by Captain Adius of Bruma. I was hoping to have a word with you.
Then I suppose I can afford to stow my weapon. I hope for your sake you're not lying.
I am Thalven.
I'm Era. I lead the congregation here.
Thank you for sharing the warmth of your fire with me. Your name is Era? I think I have something that belongs to you. I came upon it in a goblin cave. There it is.
Thank you so much, stranger. Lots of memories associated with this thing. It'd be a crying shame to lose it. Here, have a bit of coin.
My pleasure, really. I saw the engravings on it.
My grandmother would tell me the stories. Tiber Septim's great deeds, and his rise to godhood. A true inspiration. I believe in heroism. I believe in the resilience of men, not the supremacy of elves. And I'm not about to let a damn treaty change that.
Forgive me, but this treaty, it doesn't change anything about your beliefs, does it? The captain only asks that you keep it closer to your heart than to the common eyes and ears.
Why such a sharp change in the captain's outlook? What could he, or you, possibly say that would lead us to renounce the god hero of mankind?
You don't have to renounce your god. Your faith is still yours. But the captain and I are asking this for your sake and the sake of your kin. Please, live your faith like a secret love.
I see. That's... well, it's more likely to happen than asking us to renounce a divine. But why should we live in shame of our faith?
Shame only becomes real when it is admitted. Maybe you should look at it like your amulet. It would have been a shame if it were lost, yes, but the real treasure is the memory of your grandmother, don't you think? And that cannot be openly seen. It resides within you.
That makes a lot of sense. Very well then. We will lay low for the time being.
You have my thanks.
Let Adius know we're sorry for any problems that has caused for him, or may cause him. He's a good man, clearly. Any other guard captain would have handed us over to the Thalmor. No questions asked.
I haven't known him for too long, but he strikes me as an honorable and honest man. He cares a lot about the people of Bruma.
Farewell, and may Tellus preserve the Empire in the months ahead.
Quite a short night, but I feel rested. I've checked my equipment and packed everything that I need. At least I do hope so. I'll have a few bites and then look for Adius to let him know about last night's conversation. I hope I get a hold of him quickly. I don't want to waste any more time than necessary. I did what you asked of me, Captain. I went out last night and talked to their leader, a woman named Era.
So, I assume you've reached a mutual understanding? Or are you still in negotiations?
Well, she was very upset at first, but I was able to reason with her. And yes, they will lay low for now.
I'm grateful, friend, that you did what I asked, and I wonder now if it was the right call. I appreciate your loyalty, but this could turn out badly.
What do you mean? I thought this was the best outcome for everyone. No one got hurt or falsely imprisoned. That's gotta count for something.
If the Thalmor have so much as an inkling that I'm shielding Talos worshippers, heads will roll. Most likely mine. And that's if they're feeling merciful. But what's done is done. There's no time for second guessing. Here's hoping we made the right call.
I hadn't seen it that way, and now I'm worried for you, Adius. I just wanted to help.
Here's your reward. You've earned it, friend.
Let's hope it was the right decision.
I guess for the time being we go our separate ways once more.
Yes, there's something I must do before I can leave Bruma. Until then, I wish you all the best, my friend.
Our paths will cross again.
If fate wishes it, they will. Farewell, Captain.